Wanted to show you this nice piece that kind of makes me say wow. Look at that color. That's a beauty. Coming home. This one you'll go crazy for. There's so much sparkle on this one. Awesome piece. Check out beautiful. Super thick coating of this marcasite with the milky bud just still visible. Awesome specimen piece. Hey everybody, Anthony here, and thanks for watching Crystal Minor Rocks. I'm out of Cadet, Missouri this time, and I'm hunting for Druzy Quartz with lace agate. Beautiful, spectacular varieties you're about to see coming up. They also have other minerals mixed in like marcasite, limonite, even barite, just all kinds of mixtures. Pretty cool stuff. Haunted Ridge is a relatively new mine site. I know they're open to the public, but I'm not sure if it's every weekend. So definitely check out their information. That day I was out there was a private dig day / machine day put on by the Crystal Collector and his Crystal Clubhouse subscribe group. So I'll have some information about that if you'd like to join up in my description. I met a bunch of cool people from that day, both from that group as well as my Crystal Minor Rocks group. So they all have some YouTube channels, so give them some love and check that out as well. Hey guys, it's great digging with you guys. I finally put a name to the face. So here's the color spectrum you'll find out there. All these specimens have been acid washed, so what's remaining is the true color of the crystal and with its inclusions, if any. So we got some grays in here, that's the marcasite, orange, some light orange with some reds there, and then here are the smokies. I swear this one even has a hint of citrine in there in the right lighting. Dark smokies. One of my favorites right here. Here we got clear with smoky tips. That's awesome. I see a slight hint of purple in this one. I mean, like for example, next to the white, that's just got a hint of purple to me. Might look great to some people. This one's got a lot of red in there. Beautiful clear points. So the whole spectrum of colors, building up the lace agate that you find there. Here's an example of basically the banding from the lace agate, that all of these mineralizations are found there and they produce this color. I haven't had a chance to research how it became this way, but look at the interesting formations of that area. It looks like Swiss cheese or coral. I'm thinking maybe there was just another mineral mixed in the original matrix that just dissolved away over time and basically leaving all these hollowed out areas. Some of it does look a bit stalactic. I've seen some pieces that look like that. These are called botryoidal. That's the rounded crystal form. So they're bots for short. A lot of people say that. So we got small bots and big bots. These are some beautiful floral buds right here. That's really cool. So very interesting geology. You'll see huge boulders of that everywhere. You'll be picking up pieces of it and keeping the ones you like. After cleaning up everything and just looking at all the variety that I had, my biggest takeaway was that I had enough pieces to see what had actually happened over millions of years. The agate basically being built up over time. It's amazing. All in one place you can see just the cross-section of how these things got to be. Okay, here are some examples of basically the agate building process. You'll see the fine layers right there, and then a thick layer came in of smoky, and then they started layering again. We got some grays and some red and browns from the marcasite. So just amazing, it would have just kept going. Probably took millions of years. This one has more of a stalactic formation. It's hollow, and you'll see all the fine bands there, and then boom, a thick coat of clear crystal form in between. That was a present layer until it stopped, and then here's a cap that broke off, and you can see the cross section. Just amazing. Colors, look at that, just thin layers here. These are all been chipped away naturally, and you see all the color variation there, reds and pinks and whites, just as the agate started building. That's smoky right there. that is just so cool, because when you look at one single white crystal, that's just one color, and here we have all the color bands just occurring over millions of years. Amazing. Okay, so I've got some cleaning tips for you guys. After washing it with the hose or the pressure washer, you can hit it with Rust Aid or Iron Out. I use the 1-to-1 mixture, but you guys kind of experiment a bit. This is a lot stronger, so be aware. Don't soak it for too long. This is a textile gun. It shoots a high jet of high pressure water. It makes a big difference in cleaning up these guys, all the loose pieces in there that these guys don't get out. Here's my best example, just blasting out as much of that barite as possible, and I got left with a really nice specimen. This one right here, these guys will not come out. I got some of it out, the smaller pieces, but that's here to stay. So be aware of what you pick up. Not all of it will come out. This iron oxide orange right here is wonderful. I like to keep those on whenever I can, so don't soak it in there at all, or for maybe just 10 minutes. And again, here's an example. It will not blast this. That's actually quartz. That's marcasite or limonite. It will not take this coat off. And beautiful quartz right there. Have fun cleaning. Haunted Ridge is a pretty big place. They've got two kind of pit areas where they've turned over to dirt, so you can kind of just go there, park yourself, and start digging, or start roaming the countryside, which is what I did, and got a lot of walking in, and look for crystals underneath the leaves. So let's get into the woods. There it is, for the first sign of Haunted Ridge. On my way. Whoa. Boy, I'm actually going through some hilly, rough terrain getting up here. It wasn't expected. I think it might be on the backside of this. Getting close. There's a large lake there, or man-made lake. Okay, I see a bunch of cars over there, so this must be it. And thank goodness the GPS
You've arrived at your destination.
Thank you, GPS. I am out in the middle of nowhere.
Welcome to Haunted Ridge Rocks.
Okay, this is a pretty big parking lot, and they even got food situated over here for people, for the club members. And I see there's some sales going on here for some Druzy stuff. And then I'm gonna go check in right now. Hey everybody, Anthony here, and thanks for watching Crystal Minor Rocks. I am out here in Cadet, Missouri, and this is the dig site for the Haunted Ridge Druzy Quartz crystals, laced with agate as well. So it's a private dig held by the Crystal Collector Clubhouse, and so we're getting an early one-day preview for the site. He's turned over some of the dirt over the last week, so I'm gonna get started. So it's a huge soupy mess down here, and I'm just gonna walk around, take a look at, try to be selective. Everything's just covered in mud, so you're not really gonna know how well it's gonna come out, or how good it's gonna look until it's cleaned up, which is not gonna be today. These crystals are literally just everywhere. You're stepping on them. Look at all this botryoidal formations. And of course I'm looking for the ones with the little bit bigger points if possible, which they are out there. It's just here are all the fine crystal ones. They're beautiful as well. So I'm just checking it out, going through this place, see what comes out. Check it out. So this is the first piece that's kind of made it to the bucket. I've seen just gobs of crystals everywhere, huge chunks. Look at this big coral head looking piece. A lot of botryoidal formations. And it's just everywhere, but you just can't tell how nice it is until it gets cleaned up. So you're literally just walking in all this mud, clay, and hunting for the ones you want. Okay, I think this one is going to be a keeper. So it's got some potential. Some decent sized points there. Nice size piece too. I'm actually going to start just taking a walk down this steep embankment below the pile, because all these pieces here are rain washed, and I can at least see some crystal faces, and if it's one I like. That looks like a coral head, but it's not. There's literally crystal everywhere. I do have to fight with the leaves, see what's underneath them, but that's better than fighting the mud. Look at that guy. No shine on that one. There's crystal everywhere. It's actually kind of amazing. All right, let's hope a good one shows up. Oh, this is pretty cool looking. It actually reminds me a bit like the Thompsonite balls from India. Those bubbles. There's another one right there. Flip this one over, and it's a good candidate. It's completely laced with botryoidals, and hopefully it's not too scuffed up because it was upside down in the mud. So taking this bad boy home, it's a good candidate. Here it is, all cleaned up, and I'll do the flip, except without the dirt this time, and it is just gorgeous. Covered with points, even a beautiful marcasite crystal right there, big blades, smaller ones over there, 2 different color tones. One of my best pieces. What a score. Usually I'm in a frenzy digging around, tearing up the place, but there's so much crystal around, so, and there's no breaking, no hammering, so I'm just kind of chilling out and turning over rocks, having a good time. The weather's great right now. I'm gonna head down there. That's the bottom of the stream or creek, and see what shows up there. Dang, it is kind of amazing. You're literally just walking on all these broken, or I mean, they're just sections and pieces of crystal. All these boulders right here, they're all crystal. And so it kind of caught my eye. I like the pinkish, orange, reddish ones. Get a little character. I don't soak it out all the way. I'm not planning to do that. But man, look at all this runoff. I'm just gonna take a walk and see what comes out. Thankfully, nature's done its job. Cleaned it up for me a bit. You will see some pieces here which have, I don't know if it's limonite or some kind of metallic mineral, I can tell, but it's basically grown on top of some of these specimens here. So I'm debating whether I should just take one just to have a piece, but it is kind of big. So anyway, I'm gonna keep my eyes open for these pieces as well. Maybe a smaller one. Look at that. Yeah, you can see some of those nodules there. That's a, I don't know, bauxite maybe, or a limonite, some kind of metallic ore. Look at this monster piece somebody left up on the on this trunk. Forget to mention that basically you pay per bucket full. So like that won't even fit in a bucket maybe, and it's like 40 pounds probably. So I'm just looking for reasonable size pieces like this one I just came across that still has a little bit of color. So only got formations on one side, but I'll trim that back end off, and this will still look really sweet. And fortunately the rains washed it off a bit, so I can tell that it's a nice piece. Nice find. Well, it turns out the mud's starting to become my enemy now as I walk further down. So I backtrack along the bank here. I'm seeing a big pile of these fallen smaller pieces, and saw this one here which has some of that other secondary mineral on top. Still looks pretty, so I'll take that, and I'm gonna just start knocking some of these leaves off, see what else is out here. Kind of like this one. I'm gonna have to get these rocks off, and hopefully it's not damaged. Oh yeah, this actually has some pretty decent sized crystal points in there. Okay, I think I'll take it. Awesome. Found 2 more pieces with the larger points. It's pretty much as big as I've seen them here. They are all druzy, which basically means small crystal. So these at least have some points on them. Large one right here. 1 bucket loaded up to the max. That's got to be 50 pounds or so, and I've got to make it up this pretty high hill. Oh boy. I know that huge guy. That's John and Peter, and they're in my Facebook group, and they're all out here working out and also having fun. We're doing a little trading here, some goods.
The Mobile King factory. That's Call set. Their old factory done.
Say hi to Colleen.
Hi.
She's another club member, and we're just doing some free little calcite clams here. Too much shade. Check it out. All right, She came from Wisconsin, so she's a long ways away. Me too. I'm making my way back down to the side of the hill and just kind of looking at the ground on my way. Picking up some small to medium-sized pieces. They are really pretty also. Let me show you a couple. Like this one's about palm size. It's got some promise. Nice points there. And then, you know, you got the rich red clay there. Where's the, yeah, there it is right there. So they're at least undamaged if they're covered with clay because they just got dug out. So that's one good sign. Ooh, lucky, lucky. I don't know, that's probably either limonite or marcasite on this druzy bed. I like. And hopefully there's some, nope, not too many banding on this one, but I think I'll still take this guy. And then right at my feet, rain's washed this guy out. Look at all that shine. Nice, I'll probably take that one too. Wanted to show you this nice piece that kind of makes me say, wow. Look at that color. That's a beauty. Coming home. Gorgeous, two-tone, light smoky, amazing. Can't believe it's just upside down in the dirt. How many people walked over it? Say what? I think I'll call this one the baseball. Almost a round bud. A little brain looking top there. Pretty cool, like semicircle. Got two pieces here with some deep color and some really good banding, so I will take these two. So it's got a little bit of that mineral on top. Beautiful agate. Beautiful shimmery sparkly bots. Not sure about this one yet, but he's a cute little guy. So sparkly. Giant piece here, so tempting. See, I can only fit so much in my and I gotta ship everything. So this is kind of like the max size I might be able to take. Well, it's up to you guys when you come out here. You know, you can dig in the ground and deal with the mud and clay, or take a walk around and just start moving the leaves around and swiping them out, and you find some that are already partially cleaned off, and you can at least decide if it's worth taking. That's got some nice points. Let's check this one out here. Beautiful. I'm still in that same spot. Just look how pretty that is. Those fine microcrystalline quartz, just glistening in the sun. Hopefully this one's got some on the back. All right, it does. Okay, you're coming with me. It's got a tinge of red or purple on it too. Here it is, all cleaned up. I swear this thing actually has a slight purple tint to it. I mean, it's a little grayish to purple, so I don't know, maybe even possibly amethyst druzy. Now these are what I'm looking for, the larger crystal chunks, and there's one right next to it too. Man, that is pretty. That is sweet. Yep, got two here. Yeah, at least the rains, you know, wash the mud off of it, and I can at least decide how good they are. So another tip I can offer is bring some really thin light bubble wrap, just to kind of make layers or cushion it. Other people are using dirt and clay, or I'm in the under the trees, so I'm just basically putting leaves, a layer of leaves that'll keep the crystals from rubbing against each other a little bit more, and they're light too, so don't forget to do that. Check it out, two big cavities that broke off, and you got the cups still left, and they look pretty undamaged. Nothing on the back, I don't think, but yeah, I think this one is coming back. He just looks so cool. Well, there he is, Mr. Brian. I'm gonna see if I can say hi to him. Got two people here, Brad digging in there, and I got Matrix running around, being a guard dog.
And the mountain goat.
Oh, the mountain goat, there he is. He's sniffing out some stuff for me, but he hasn't brought anything to me yet. Here's the star of the show. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Hey, Mr. Matrix. How you doing? Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, Mr. Matrix. Hey, everybody. I bumped into a local expert. His name is Dustin. He's got a YouTube channel and everything, and he's, he's just been digging this place up for like years, I'm sure, right?
I find rocks.
So he's the one to see if you need some tips, because check him out, as well as he's in the Crystal Collectors, Clubhouse, as well as my group. So that's Dustin. Just want to say hi.
Hey everybody.
Looks like there's a small stream or creek bordering the right side of the property. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it back down there. It's a long ways. Still just scouting out the area on the right side now. Finding a couple of good things. Okay, check this one out. This is the largest plate that I've found with the marcasite, or well, I think it's marcasite overgrowth. I've got some really nice color contrast on those buds surrounding it. This is a nice score. Check out another cool looking piece, large one. It's just a nice seam of fine crystal growing right through that thing. That's a cool looking piece. Found a really large piece that's just covered with algae and lichen. Really nice set of fine crystal druzy. I think this completely covered underneath that lichen, but and I'm taking a chance that it is. But it's just that it's such a huge piece, and I'm gonna have to ship it back. That is really nice. Oh, there's the creek. I made it down here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go in still. And there's actually a service road going up to the top. So this is the backside of the mine or pit. Finding some good stuff still. Look at this big guy here. But he's staying. So pretty. And I'm thinking about this guy here. I'll be taking a chance, see how nice it is. It's covered in mud. It does have those large points on it. Oh, you got the crew right here.
So you didn't have to use it.
Everybody's kind of huddled around. There's Mr. Paul again. I haven't seen Paul in a while. Mr. Brad.
What's up?
Everybody loaded up.
Yeah, man.
Got two
About
loads.
to. Yeah.
I'm dragging my ass.
We'll see if the car makes it out of here. I'm pacing myself. I'm gonna be back for 2 more days, so. See his backyard.
Yeah, I'm coming back tomorrow and Sunday.
That wasn't that back. Oh, that's right.
Oh, his
I
backyard.
thought you took a picture of his backyard here.
No.
There's just a
That's what it
conveyor
looks
belt
like,
from
right?
here to Dustin's house. It just goes.
Yeah, it was a good day today. It was easy. I mean,
Yeah.
it started out really
Amazing.
cold this morning.
Did
and
you
turned out
find
to be
cool
really,
stuff?
Really nice.
I found a couple of cool pieces.
All right, cool.
Notable stuff, so I think
Cool.
I'm
It's
happy.
gonna look amazing. He's gonna make his I think he make a crystal this big look.
Yeah.
With his camera too. So.
Yeah, that camera's pretty good.
All right, signing out. I'm here with Melissa, and
Hi.
she's got some cool UV lights that she's showing me from FS Hunter, if I can see myself. and I'm gonna get the location and pricing and stuff of that. So,
Created by John Dean.
all right.
Yeah, he creates all these lights. So, yeah, they're great. They don't get hot. You can get the batteries. They charge pretty quickly. You know, so I haven't had any problems. So I have two. Of them.
They must be good. She's got like a whole box
Oh man,
full right there.
I'm
Look
like,
at
he
that.
puts out a new one, I gotta get it because they're great. I'm like, the battery lasts a long time. I'm like, I can go out for. He says about 4 hours. I can usually get 5 or 6 out of them.
And you were like
you know.
hunting a soda light with this?
Yeah. Yeah. So this one. This is why he created this one, because you can go out on the beach in the daytime and find the lights. It's that powerful.
Wow.
Or find the rocks, not the light, the rocks.
The convoy's got some competition.
Yeah,
Let's check this one out.
Cheaper too.
Okay, it looks like I'm here the second day, and I'm going to check out the back area here. Ryan kind of dug this up, new area they're working on. I'm only going to be here for a few hours. Just take a quick look around. Hey everybody, I bumped into Solomon, and his YouTube channel is the Arkansas Diamond Miner. So if you guys want some tidbits on what to do and to look for when you're out there looking for diamonds, check out his page as well as his channel. He's the one to talk to.
Thanks, man.
Diamond
what
mine.
we do down there in Murfreesboro is the diamond mine. It's the only one in the U.S.
Okay.
It's open to the public. So going down there digging diamonds, I put out a lot of informational videos, just kind of how-tos and what you need to look for, what you need to do.
Alrighty. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Haven't picked up too many pieces yet, but this one caught my eye. Nice buds in there, and then it's got that other mineral packed in there, which I don't think will come out, but still looks good. Check out these two lace agate pieces. That's got a nice presentation there with that little bug there. And then I found this odd looking, basically cross section of a break. I don't think there's anything in the back, but that's gonna look really nice, I think, once it's cleaned up. Look at this gigantic piece. It's just a huge plate with lots of quartz buds, and it's really pretty when you look at the cross section right there. Check that out. That is really nice. Okay, I finally found a really nice piece that I've been actually looking for. All the red tinted, possibly hematite included, you know, raspberry colored druzy here. Whole chunk of it. I had to dig him out. Look what happened to my it was a bit of work getting him out, but I can see some of the crystal points right there, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. This is going to be a sweet piece with the red tint on there. Yes. Wow, this is exciting. This is probably the largest pointed pieces I found. Small nugget, but still distinctly large. Wow, found them under the leaves. I've been sweeping this area. It's not really a pocket, you can't call them pockets here, but this section seems to have been dumped, or maybe some really large boulders that have that red raspberry color. And look at that, that's getting exciting. I see some nice big points on this one right here. Let's see if I can get them out. Yeah, okay, it's not too big. Look at that. Let's get them in the light. A beautiful agate right there. That's a nice find. If I find like another larger chunk of this, I'd be happy today. Here's that piece all cleaned up. The top is a bit scuffed, but this would be great if someone were to slice it up into, you know, thin sections. Just seeing all that color come through all those color bands. It's like a kind of like a root beer, smoky, maybe raspberry color. I do see a tint of red in there. Just really cool piece though. Yep, that one came out of there, right next to it. Another beautiful red piece. These are all coming with me. Look at that color. Sweet. I'm just gonna dig it up a bit more. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go get this guy. Ooh, hope it's a big one. All right. Size of an orange. Ooh, flat too. Look at that. Already cut to spec.
Hi.
Oh, there, I'm on. Michelle from the group. She's a trooper. She takes care of everything. Brian does nothing.
Yeah, I do it all. Yeah.
Finding anything good today?
A few things. Yeah. It's
All
been a
right.
great day.
I found a couple of interesting pieces also. I'll show you.
Good.
All right, guys. Take care. Hey, everybody. I am signing out. It's been a wonderful day. Pretty relaxing, actually, because there's crystal everywhere. You're stepping in it. So I am packing it up and just going to be out of here for the day for Haunted Ridge. Check out my high res shots at the end, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Anthony out. Now this is a really fun piece. Look at all that lace. Such a funny piece. This is really a super awesome piece. Look at all that bling, but if you look at the tips, it's got a basically smoky tips there. So one of the few that I got, and it's just in like perfect condition. Just smoky tips, so pretty. Look at this insane piece. Beautiful cap of Druzy over this microcrystalline layer, the original one underneath. Just an insane specimen. That is so crazy.